YouTube and D Live. How's it going? This is Saul Sunforge. Welcome to Dungeons and Taverns, a place where we play dungeons and taverns and play computer games as well. Right now we have Asgrim. He is currently in an unknown tower in the city of Clogshneek. He's up on the second floor, climbing the stairs from the first floor to the second. He successfully completed the first floor. As this voice is sort of taunting him, kind of helping him, giving him somewhat of a history lesson, sort of, on the Yuan-Ti as Asgrim and his party, Merryweather, Atticus, and Fred, are also making their way through the tower. The Yuan-Ti voice at the end of the last session has promised Asgrim that there was no tricks on their end up on the second floor. I'm not sure how Asgrim feels about that. We'll find out. But that's what's going on right now. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. If you're new here and you enjoy this type of content, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below for me or any of the party members today, or any of the party members in general. And if you wish to join the Discord, it's posted down below. So, Asgrim, you just heard the summary of what happened last session. You are on the stairwell currently, leading from the first floor up to the second floor. It looks like Fred is in pretty bad condition.
No, he's not.
No.
We just never added the healing roll. See it right there, 31.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So he's at full. Okay, so his mangled wounds have been healed from the Remora's attack, as the Remoras chomped him and shook him around a bit, and he still has all of those wounds, but he's not bleeding out and dying. Obviously, I guess then, since you healed him. You are on the balcony. Is there anything you wanted to say to any of these NPCs, or anything you wanted to tell me before we proceed to the second floor?
Well, I don't trust no Yuan-Ti, that's for sure. So I kind of look at them and say, be careful as we proceed. Be wary of your surroundings. Just in general, be careful and watch out.
All right. And as you finish climbing the staircase, the winding staircase, you get to a hallway that is it's made out of a precious stone, lapis lazuli, and the entire floor is lined with it. It's very pretty. It gives off a very pristine look, and all the lights and anything that's illuminating reflects well off of the surface.
I kind of study it for a second, just to see if it's a material I know.
Yeah, are you you're proficient in gem crafting, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead and rule your proficiency with it. Okay, with the 17. Yeah, you know, I mean, you've seen these gems, actually in Coventry, when you were in the gem market. You know that the floor isn't all lapis lazuli, but you do know that there's enough of a concentration that each of these 5-foot squares is easily worth over 100 gold.
Hmm.
And because of the frequent run-ins that you've had so far, I suppose you do know that there is some crushed resnium, that's what's giving off the shine. You feel like, well, have you went down the hallway yet at all? or are you still on the stairs?
Uh, I slowly walk down the hallway.
All right. And as you do so, uh, uh, you, uh, Meriwether, uh, and and Addie would feel like your hairs on your arms. They stand up as if there was like a lightning storm nearby or something, and you feel a surge of magical energy just coursing through you. You feel amazing, and you feel more powerful than you have that you could recall.
Hmm. I probably need to do some more studying of these crystals. I kind of make a mental note of that. And then, yeah, like, just proceed slowly down the hallway until we get, like, the door over here.
All right. Yep. You get to the door and it's
But,
in. Oh, go ahead.
but I also kind of, like, prepare to cast off a shield if I feel like something's happening.
Okay. All right. So you get to this door and it looks like it's in decent condition. Uh, the lock appears to be broken on it though. As if you could just push the door open and walk in.
I look at Mary and say, "Can I borrow your staff?"
Meriwether hands you the staff.
I kind of gesture to for them to kind of like stand back over by the wall and not in front of the door, and then I use her staff to push the door open.
All right, and they back up against the wall.
And then I'll kind of like be on the side, kind of like pushing up with this
All right,
quarterstaff.
yeah, and you push the door open with the staff. It takes a nice push because it is a heavier door. Um, However, the door creaks open, and it reveals a room in front of you. That the predominant feature of this room is that there's a large fountain, and the water is stagnant. It's kind of mucky green, uh, and the fountain itself is off. It looks like it hasn't been on for quite some time. There's a lot of scum buildup. The water evaporation is almost entirely complete. So the pool itself is really just tiny little pools within the fountain. However, you do notice that there is. Hey, what's up, Dova? You do notice up against the uh, the wall that there is a lantern that illuminates the room pretty decently. Uh, Anything else? I'm gonna need a perception check.
Okay. Only 21.
All right. As you look past the pool into this room that is pretty well lit, you see another one of the eyes on the wall, and from from your what was your what is your knowledge history or knowledge religion? Excuse me.
Oh, you had to pick religion. It's only 5.
Yeah, I did. He he he. All right. So you get. Let me see.
If it was history, it was 17. So.
Okay. All right. Uh, yeah. So you remember from the rooms that you passed through that this is the eye of Yozebek.
That's the first one I pressed. by the flying skulls.
Are you sure?
Yellow Eye was the first room.
All right, but in addition to Yozebek's eye, you are able to see underneath the lantern uh, that there is a. Uh, it's not so much a bookshelf, but the top case of a bookshelf up against the wall, and uh, on it is on a cylindrical grooves in the wall itself, and it is able to be maneuvered.
Where was this book?
Here, I'll ping it. It's over here.
Oh, that brown thing. But okay, it was just kind of hard to see. Like I thought that was part of the thingy. How wide is this bookcase thing?
It's cylindrical in shape, and it goes the entire length of the room.
Yeah, but is it wide enough for us to put a foot on?
Uh, I mean, if you were to climb up it, I suppose you could. But there, it's like I said, it's attached. It's attached to the wall itself, so it can be maneuvered, like left, right, or flipped. But standing on top of it, you could, but there wouldn't be a practical purpose that I could see. But you could.
You never know. That might be a reason. I
Okay.
kind of like.
All right.
I might. I wave them over so they can kind of look in the room. But I'll be right back. I just gotta throw the kid into bed.
Okay. So to give a synopsis of what you've seen in the room, you see that the large square fountain where most of the water is just laying pools of muck. Really, not much water left in there to speak of. You can tell there was water in it, just not for a very long time. You see the eye, uh, as well as the large piece of shelving that goes along the circular wall that can be maneuvered. And that eye was Yozbek, the deformed offspring of Mirshalk and Tiamat.
Mm. I would like to take a closer look at that bookcase.
All right. It's really well illuminated by the light that's right on the bookcase. What would you like to know more about it?
I'm just doing a general investigation to see if I can figure out why this thing can actually move and so on.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation. Oh yeah, yeah. You know that this is some type of puzzle, and it correlates with the eyes in some sort of fashion. Um, and you deduced earlier that it had to do with the order that you seen the eyes in the first level,
Hmm.
and you feel that's correct. Although I feel that you might have the order that you're remembering the eyes incorrectly. But yeah, so in order of the puzzle itself, uh, you can tell
Um,
that it does rotate. Currently, right now, it's locked in place. However, the piece that does rotate, uh, but it can move.
okay, so then it would be if you're saying I'm remembering it in the wrong order, then the first eye has to be green if it's not yellow.
Here,
And that
I will go back. I'll do you a solid, so you don't have to run back to the first floor, because that's probably what
it would
you
be
had to have done for a while. Yeah, the first eye was green. Yep.
then it's red and then it's blue. Desert was definitely red.
Because remember, two of the eye colors are the same, but the crest around it is the color that's different.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I suck at names.
Yeah.
The third one was the one I poked the dagger in, and then the last one would be the blue one that thread pressed.
All right. I will do you a solid, sir.
Uh,
The first eye that you saw was Dendar the Night Serpent. On This is on level 1. The first
yeah.
eye that you came across was Dendar the Night Serpent. The second eye was Mirshulk the Master of Pits. The third eye was Sheshamu, ancient aspect of Dendar. And then the fourth eye was Yozbek, the deformed offspring of Mirshulk and Tiamat.
Wasn't that this one? This was the one we're in now is the deformed offspring of Tiamat.
Yeah.
But there was one room with the with flame skulls. Then we had an eye by the elementals. Then we had one by the trolls, and we had one by the Remoras. And then this one. That's five, not just four.
Yeah, they're repeating. They're repeating, and the order is different.
Okay. Well, I can tell you in about 5 seconds I will have forgot their name anyways, but I put them in that order.
Oh, you cheap ass! Uh, yeah.
No, I've always sucked at names.
No,
Like
and,
after my accidents, it's
no,
become way worse.
it's fine. It's fine.
Hmm.
We'll get you through it. It's fine. All right. So you notice that this plate here in this room with Yozbek's eye, uh, the plate does not. It can move, but it doesn't move yet.
Okay. That means we probably have to do something with the water. So the question is, what do we do with the water? You said there wasn't a lot of water in here, right?
Correct. It's been sitting dormant for quite some time.
Well, guess what? I have a flask of never-ending water.
Uh huh.
We start pouring water.
All right. So trying to find a solution. Which there's the door in front of you, so it hasn't even been checked yet. So, but despite all that,
Oh, I thought that was blocked, that we have to solve this puzzle before we could move through.
no, it wasn't even checked. but
Okay.
but despite all that, okay, so you open a flask of endless water and start pouring it into the fountain, and then you immediately hear the familiar Yanti voice, the female voice. What are you doing? That is not the solution.
I just kind of like, well, then give me the answer.
I have been here so long, I do not remember the answer. This place is my tomb. I cannot give you what I do not have.
I kind of like look at the other and kind of like gesture for them to look around. While I stand here with my bottle pouring in water.
Okay. All right. All right. So
It is an elven tower. It deserves to be restored to its former glory, so this thing needs water.
right, right. Okay. So okay, let me get my little clicker out. All right. So Addie and Merriweather are looking over at the immovable tile. We'll say Fred with his torch, uh, in the dim light where he's at, goes over and examines the eye. You are over there pouring the water from your decanter of endless water into this pool. How long are you gonna pour water into this pool? Because then I need to look up the square footage coverage of this water versus the average square footage of this pool to come up with a time of how long it would take for this pool to be full.
Or else we could just say, yeah, stand here until it's full.
Okay. All right. So I still have to go look up math. Okay.
Yes.
You do like to torment me, damn it. Okay, let's see. So are you gonna pour water then for the minute and a half to fill the
Oh,
pool up?
if this room is governed by the same rules as below, I don't have that time. So, no.
Oh, okay. Quicker if you have a piss too. Piss in the pool as you're pouring the water in
I am not solid. I will not piss in the fountain.
it. You pissed on the secret passageway. All right, so you start pouring the water, taking notice of the room if anything changes, if it's governed as the floor below, and it doesn't seem to be. There doesn't seem to be any traps or anything going off. There doesn't seem to be any adversaries. Um, but Fred is over there. He's you know he went and he's inspecting the eye, and he went and pushed it in just like the other eye downstairs. And after he pushed the eye in, then uh, Merriweather and Addie notice that the tumbler that's in place, that's holding this piece of shelving in place from being able to be maneuvered, uh, lets go, and the piece swings free, and then eventually settles down, and it's motionless now, but it's free of its locking mechanisms. And Fred says, "Well, happy. What do you make of that, Asgrim?"
Well, it's a start.
What are we even doing this for?
Well, so far every door's been locked. For before we could move on, we had to solve something. So I just kind of went into autopilot, you know. Besides, this is an elven tower. It would look better if this thing is full.
Guessing you probably know more about customs than I do.
Probably,
I
but
just want to get out of here with my life.
see, on that part we do agree.
I never made it a habit of venturing into strange towers before.
Fortune favors the bold.
I can tell you that this tower wasn't always here.
Oh, I can tell you a little about it. That it used to be an elven watchtower.
Well, whatever its purpose used to be, I don't think it's the same thing now.
No, the Yanzi tend to corrupt their surroundings, so most likely not. But I kind of like look at. We can move all of them now, right?
Uh, yeah, there's just the one piece of the shelf moves. Here, I'll draw it. I'll draw it so you can see specifically which part of the shelving is the part that moves.
So basically, it's just one name that's out of order that we have to move. Is that what you're saying?
That's that's if that's how you interpret it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's a multi stage event, a multi stage puzzle.
I look at the thing, I pull out my good old trusted crowbar, and I kind of like, just in case.
You pull out your crowbar and then do what?
I just kind of like look at it, like with one eye closed and just in case.
Oh God! Please don't crowbar this one. Oh my gosh, Gordon.
I couldn't resist. Okay, so it can. So what are the names on each of these? Because it would be three names as far as I can judge by the size.
Well, no, it doesn't have three names. It's just it's the other outside part is decorative. It's just part of the shelving that holds the unit that's in the middle that rotates. It's just shelving with decorative snake pattern on it.
Okay, so we have to find the rotate it until it has an order. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you have to rotate them in the right order. It's a multi-room puzzle.
Okay. Well, if it's supposed to be below, then this is the serpent one that I've already forgotten the name of, even though I've met it in multiple campaigns.
Yozbek.
Yes.
Yes. This is Yozbek's. Yep. All right. So after you determine those things, uh, you and Fred's over there with you all too because you were just talking to him, and he came over after he pressed the eye and noticed that the locking mechanism freed the piece on its spindle. And so, everyone's kind of looking at you since you're leading this expedition. And what now?
Well, then I turn it like until it has the correct thingy
Uh,
outward. You said I can't remove it.
no,
That it
no.
only turns.
Yeah, it's a block.
Yes.
It's like a triangle block. It's like it's on a spindle, like a metal.
Yes, and
metal
then I
pole,
have to turn
and
it
you turn
until
it.
it has the correct symbol up. And we know that's the serpent. So, okay, I turn it until it has the serpent.
Right. Yeah. It's
I think the other times when it unlocks.
okay. So you turn the spindle. It shows you the wing of a creature, and you wait to see if it unlocks the door, and there's no sound from this door whatsoever.
Hmm.
However, uh, looking upon the door, you do see that there seems to be a glowing, pulsating uh, blue spark in the middle of this door, with a crack running up, the seam of the door where both sides of the door would join, because it's a double door.
Hmm. Mary, can you push the door with your staff? Be careful again.
All right. So Meriwether goes up to the door, and she reaches her staff out to poke at the door, and she asks you, "Do you want me to poke it hard, or?"
Now, just figure out if it's actually open or not.
All right. Well, she goes to touch the door, with her staff, and it lets out a zzz, and it it shocks her for
Oh, damn.
oh damn it. why you why you no roll? Oh, because I can't type the slash.
I guess you have to use the roller.
Ah. Okay, that work?
Indeed, it did.
All right. Pardon me, my keyboard. Some of the keys on the keyboard don't work. I had to switch out my old keyboard uh, because my daughter spilled coffee and juice or something on it, and it dried overnight. So now I'm using an old keyboard that I found, and some of the keys don't work, like the zero, slash, the P key. So I have to try to work around it. All right, yeah. So she gets sizzled for 15 points of electrical damage.
I kind of look back at the fountain. I look at the door. Look at the
After
fountain. I'm gonna.
After Meriwether gets shocked, she looks at you, Asgrim, and she says, "Try to hit it with a spell."
Well, seeing that that one was electrical, we are gonna use lightning lore. So I cast lightning lore on. Well, I gestured to her to move away.
So you cast lightning lore, and you create a lash of energy that lashes towards the door, and the door, the the spark in the door just absorbs it, and it starts growing and it becomes more immense. And then Fred says, "Well, that didn't work. Got any other bright ideas?"
I use predigitation to make the door wet.
To make the door wet?
Yeah. I'm hoping because it's wet, it will sap it, so. Nah, let's just use Mage Hand to see if we can push it with, or put it with that.
Oh. You just you just make things so complicated. All right, so you cast prestidigitation on this door in
See,
order.
you can even say it.
Yeah, prestidigitation, 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 prestidigitation. I can say it.
So what presentation are we having?
Did you say presentation? All right, so you casted prestidigitation, and in order to make this door wet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What's the intention of this? To just try to short circuit the electrical?
More or less, yes.
All right. High or low?
69.
All right.
Oh, you almost rolled it too.
All right, and so you cast your prestidigitation, water. The door starts seeping water on both sides of it. It's on both sides, right? Or is it just the side that you can see?
I think that would be up to your interpretation.
All right. Well, the water starts pouring down, and the electrical spark that has grown, the water subsides it from growing, and it actually manages to shrink it back to its original size. Uh, However, it does not dissipate it fully.
Ah, this is gonna be one of those magical locks, right? Wrong password, it goes up, and uh, I look for the gauge thingy to see where it is.
The oh no, there this isn't a magical cipher lock. No,
Okay.
there is no gauge. But you did have it right though when you looked at the door, looked at the fountain, looked at the door, looked at the fountain. You had something going there.
So the question is, do we just need to make this overflow? Okay, I am. I'm gonna try. Does it look like that it's actually gonna like spray water out there, or like from those, and then it trickles down to the main
No, no,
skin?
no. It just looks like you filled up a previously empty dormant fountain. However, uh, as you look at the water, you see that it starts to actually clear up all the muck and everything that was around the surface, and that was the grime that was ground into the edges of this pool starts to actually clear up, and the water actually starts to shimmer and sparkle.
Okay. What's my inventory list? Inventory.
Troll said, "Splash about the fountain." Why not? You took the time to fill it. You might as well enjoy the thing.
Do I still have that in my inventory? That's the question, because I know I empty out a bunch of stuff in Rivenheart to help them build and survive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I look at the crowbar and say, not this time, my friend. And then I put it back in my bag of holding, and I pull out my trusted bucket.
Uh-huh.
I scoop up a bucket full of water, and I
Uh-huh.
throw it at the door.
And as you do that, the door itself shimmers and fades away, revealing the open room before you.
Okay.
And you can tell that the room before you, even though it's colored the same and the flooring is the same, you can tell that this room has been overtaken by spiders. There is a light again in the corner, and there is again another piece.
Where I need to put the name of someone I don't remember the name of.
These spiders are well, their size category is small. They're about a foot tall. So you could kick them and things, but you can tell that they are, uh, definitely aggressive. And as the door fades away to reveal the light from your source from your room, they actually would start turning towards your way. Um, what would you like to do as an action before initiative is rolled?
The question is, should we just shoot one, or should we actually cast a spell that kind of like keeps them at bay? I think we would cast a spell that keeps them at bay, so Wall of Fire.
All right. Where are you casting the wall of fire at?
Across there.
All right. From cement pillar to cement pillar.
Yeah. So just so the door is kind of like
Right.
covered.
So as soon
At the front.
as yeah, I got it. I figured that. So as soon as the spiders notice you guys, they make a beeline towards the opening, and you lay down a massive wall of fire goes erects straight across the room, facing outwards towards them to try to keep them at bay. However, you're also trapped in your room now. But now that you've done that, let's go ahead and roll initiatives.
That's mine. That's Mary's. And the other two I don't have. I think you said Fred was a +2 as well.
Yeah,
And Eddie, I can't remember.
3.
Woo! You apparently don't like spiders.
All right. So the 13 was whose?
Mary.
All right. And then the second 11.
That's Fred.
All right. And you could go before him. And then the 21 is Addie.
Eddie.
Damn. She's been getting some good initiative rolls.
Oh, quick question.
Yeah.
So when we created Mary, you told me she had a platinum piece you got for her coming of age thingy. Does she still have that? Because you didn't write that in the other one. In the stuff.
Yeah. What did I tell you? Let's see
here. You said 700 gold and 25 silver.
Yeah.
But back when we wrote to start and all that, you said she had one platinum piece that she got as a coming of age gift.
Yeah, you can have a platinum piece too.
Yeah. Okay. She's most likely not gonna be using it because it's kind of being like a trinket thingy. But I was just wanting to know if she actually still had that, or since you kind of like changed that bit a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah,
You know?
no, that's exactly how she was using it as. You can even have her use it as her spell focus if you want.
I think she would be. But the thing is, I've just been leveling her as the wizard and not the artificer. So
Yeah, before the next time we play, I'll go through. I'll make them actual like so. This way because I didn't expect you to collect all these people basically before you went. And I didn't expect you to go into the tower either and all that. So I didn't have like character built.
you put a giant tower that infects me there.
Yeah.
That has some kind of magical presence, and you don't think I'm gonna go there?
No, not you. No. I mean, this city wasn't made for you at all. Lover of
Goblin City
goblins.
and all? No, 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 no. I can't see why I would be tempted to go here. No. Mm.
Well, my thinking was, since you have Atticus with you, how is she gonna be spending these days working on your vehicle?
I know. This is gonna extend the time I need to stay here. I know.
Okay, I just want to make sure you understood that.
Yes.
Like it wasn't like a factor later on. Like she has a bunch of unseen servants over there working.
I know it's not Unseen Servants. She's an artificer. They're actually an extension of her. It's kind of, she's controlling them from a distance. The robot clones of herself that she has in her workshop.
Uh
That's what she's doing. That's why it's gonna be ready when we get out of here.
huh.
Hey, du for shit.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty. So we have the turn order all set. Addie is up first.
She's gonna hold her action, and it's gonna be shoot her bow in their face if they come through the fire.
Alright. Alright, so the first spider is going to make his move, and it is going to actually recoil, and it is going to run away from the fire. Uh, Likewise with the other two, they are retreating further into the room. All right, Meriwether, it's your turn.
Well, we can't see through the flames, so. Oh, well, we can. Uh, well, she's gonna use her hand crossbow to try and shoot at the one she actually can see.
All right.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's a hit. For 6 points of damage. All right, so you shot your crossbow through the fire. You managed to get a nice hit, solid hit on him. Anything else?
Nope, she only has one attack.
All right, Fred's up.
Fred is gonna wave his torch toward. Mm, That's all he can do. Remember, torch and torch go.
Yeah, he has a torch and a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy only has 7 coppers to his name. It is your turn.
I'm gonna move, and then we're gonna shoot.
All right, so you move down to a more advantageous position so you can see through the fire, and you let loose a shot which connects. For 10 points of damage. And between those two hits, you both have rocked the spider pretty good. It's still standing, but you can tell for not much longer.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I can't do anymore. So
all right, it's Addie's turn. Is she still holding,
she,
or
she's gonna move there and then shoot at the spider because now she can see it.
okay? That's a hit. that's not going to be enough to kill it, but that little bit of damage actually was enough to make it more noticeable that this thing is on its last legs as it's retreating solidly at this point.
He's moving up. And so Fred. We'll be able to get to there. And then I guess I have to drop the wall.
All right, so Meriwether and Fred took their turns to move.
Yeah. And Mary's gonna hold action to shoot to if she sees one of the spiders moving in.
All right, and then you take your turn to move.
Yeah.
What's Addie doing?
Well, we're gonna be advancing slowly and make it to there, and then next turn those can make it there, and yeah.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Oh, if I can see that one, I shoot at it.
Yeah, you can see that one as it's taking its turn actually. So go for it. As it's going to climb the wall, you're shooting at it. That's a hit.
Yeah.
As you shoot that one as it's climbing the wall, you pin it right on its location on the wall. It's dead.
Exterminators!
I'll use that one because I can't click the red X for it's off the screen. There we go. Oh, there we go. What am I talking about? I could just scroll it. There we go. All right, so that one is dead. Asgrim ran into the room and notched, what was it, a bolt or an arrow?
That's a bolt. I'm using the crossbow.
Okay.
That reminds me, I need to get some new ones soon. I'm down to my last 50.
We need to go back over your flask caster and what it does because you haven't used it yet, and I know I made it pretty sweet.
Oh, I have it right here. It helps to go to the right character sheet, though.
Because that was an artifact. That was an artifact weapon. Of the Nethrolese Empire.
It's just I don't want to use those bottles without the charges for it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm saving those until I really need it.
All right.
And seeing that I still have like 50 bolts left.
Okay. Oh, you know that.
I can add the bottles I have too and use those instead. Yes.
Yeah, like you get 5 a day. Like you name the and it appears and the flask appears too. You don't need the empty flask. Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, I know. Or I can just choose a random and do it 10 times a day.
Yeah. Yep, throw a little bit of chaos in your life. All right.
Yep.
All right. So this spider finishes climbing the wall. He starts climbing down the other side into the opposite room where his movement is concealed. And the other one that was with him, who was just already reached the top of the wall, you can see is starting to climb the top of this cylindrical foundation and go off also into the direction of the other room. And after
one day when they move in, I tell them keep an eye out so they don't come back. If they do come back, I let them know.
All right, and then after you killed that the first spider, and everyone starts moving into the room, you hear the Yonti's voice say to you, "I said no tricks. These are also uninvited guests. Take care of them, will ya?"
I go up and take a quick look at it.
Okay. And so as you go up at the spider, you can see that its jaw is not the jaw of an ordinary spider, or really anything, even from elves to humans, where it opens up and down. It opens laterally, and it separates this way when it so it makes a sawing motion with its. It has rather large fangs that tear.
I kind of like look at the mandibles. Are they of a solid quality, solid or
Yeah, they actually
hard?
the mandibles themselves actually look like it's made out of some sort of rock.
Hmm.
And another thing that you notice that's a little bit suspicious for a spider is to have the tail of a scorpion.
Okay. Well, I break off the piercer and put it in my bag.
All right, and it's about the size of a between a dagger and a short sword, which is pretty large actually, since this is one of the babies of this variety of creature. What is
And I kind of look at the mouth again, kind of like to see if I can kind of use that for anything to see if it.
out of character? What is Asgrim's what would his knowledge for rocks and minerals be?
Um, well, seeing that he's a gem cutter, trained in gem cutting, it would actually be pretty damn high.
Yeah, but gem cutting's not mining though. Or
Uh, see,
what's your arcana?
so Arcana 11.
Roll, yeah, roll an arcana check.
Not
20,
bad. That's the
21.
same as my perception check.
Yeah, so you know that these spiders come from the abyss. These are not ordinary spiders. You've never encountered them before. However, you've encountered some that were like them, except these are an abyssal variety, and they're you've encountered ones like this in the Feywild. Uh, their stinger itself, in their scorpion-like tail, is pure adamantium.
Ooh, I take the entire tail then.
All right. So you sit there for quite some time to lop off this tail, and you now have yourself a bar of adamantium. Or you could write down adamantium tail, however you like. It's not pure. It needs refined, obviously, and things. You know that.
Spider, scorpion, poison, piercer, and tail. Adamantium. In parenthesis.
No, just put demon feed scorpion tail. Adamantium. 1 pound.
Demon what?
Demon scorpion tail. Adamantium. 1 pound.
Done.
All right.
Oh, no. Scorpion. Not scorpion.
What?
I misspelled it. I wrote scorpion.
Scorpion wins.
And that character is the only reason I know how to spell the scorpion.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't there one of the Mortal Kombats that they spelled it with a K?
No, that's just the name itself is spelled with K. Mortal Kombat is spelled with K.
Yeah, I know, but didn't they spell scorpion with a K? One of them?
Nope.
No? All right.
But did you notice one of the games where he says, "Get over here, bitch"?
What? Which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
I can't remember, but I can find the clip for it.
Toasty. All right, so we'll continue on with the descriptions. This room has another eye in it on the opposite side of the casing, just like the last room. And just like the last room, it also is locked into place. Oh, I get something over Discord.
Yeah, that was me posting the clip of it.
Oh, okay.
So it's apparently one of the spin-offs called Shaolin Monk, where he said to say it in.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, you have to miss your spear a certain amount of time, and then depending upon if it's a male or a female character, he either says "Get over here, bitch" or "Get the fuck over here."
All right, so when you're all pretty much more or less in this room, you're up near the doorway, you see that there is a threadbare carpet on the floor, but more importantly, over the archway where the door would be, there is the same color and actually the same material, threadbare makeshift curtains the length of the door that was taken from fabric from this carpet. You have the light pole still up illuminating the piece over there. The spindle itself is there. However, the piece that is supposed to be on that spindle is missing. It looks like it was taken off.
I lift the carpet and look underneath it.
The carpet on the floor or the carpet blocking the doorway?
The floor.
Okay. You look under the carpet, and other than just piles of dust, there's nothing else of significance.
I kind of like look at the spindle thingy, and does it look like it's been forcefully removed, or?
Yeah, it looks like somebody actually actively removed it. Like the metal pole that would be connecting the one side to the other is bent down, and it looks like the piece was slid off of that. So it would have to be found and then put back on, and the pole would have to be shifted back up to a position where you could then maneuver it. The Yuan-ti says to you, "Don't worry about that. You'll find that piece later on. There's a body waiting for you."
Well, I gestured to the others to get underneath the carpet, and then we move with the carpet. So we used that as a like basically turning a boat upside down and walking underneath it. So we don't touch the other carpet, but across the door and then go through.
Okay. So you each get on a corner of the carpet, lift it up over your heads. You have to duck down a bit though because the goblins are a little bit short and their portion of the carpet's sagging quite substantially. Uh, and you make your way in through this tapestry. That's this makeshift tapestry. That's the door. And as you do, you get spider webs all around you, coming up. The ones that you're breaking through as you're walking, like are draping down underneath the carpet. They're getting on you in your mouth, and
As soon as we start to running into that amount of spider webs, I kind of like, okay, go back, and then I kind of like try and pull the carpet back with us as well.
oh, okay, you're gonna go back.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
I'll
then
show you. I'll
I'm
show you
kind of
that much then, 'cause that's how far you made it in.
then I kind of like then I get underneath the thing, and I told Fred to get in here as well. As soon as we're kind of like through this, throw your torch in as far as you can get it, and hopefully it will set fire to the spider webs.
You want me to throw our source of light into the den of spiders?
I pull out a new torch for him.
Is this the type of companionship I'll be expected to offer regularly? This seems
One where
like a lot.
when you get to Rivenheart, no, then you'll be in charge of your own mind, and you can deal with that. Only have to deal with me when it comes time to pay. Okay.
Roll a
Well, I might come.
roll a persuasion.
I might come by once in a while just to hear how it's going and so on. You know. Yes.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, what is my persuasion? My persuasion is. Ooh, that wasn't too good, but still.
As long as we could get out of here soon. I hate spiders.
Most people do.
Well, especially when they're almost as tall as you are.
I've seen them taller than me. That thing was scary.
Get out of here. Where you see a spider taller than you?
I pull out the fang of the spider we fought in the cave. This is the fang of it.
Oh my god. Where did you fight that at?
Oh, in a cave.
That's bigger than anything I've seen around here.
Me too. I'm just happy that thing's dead.
Well, now I think of the rest of its family's coming after you for revenge.
Oh, it didn't have a scorpion tail, so these guys are not related.
All right. Well, he gets a plus. He's proficient, so he gets a +5 to his athletics, I believe. You want to roll it since I can't press the slash? There we go. All right. So How far into the room do you want it exactly?
I want it far enough in so it's either hanging in the spider webs or kind of like in a larger clump of it. That that's about it. I wanna,
Okay.
but of course I make sure to light the other torch before he throws this one, and then I give him that torch so he has another torch.
Give me a second here to draw the intended spider webs where they were on the map. Of course, they're not going to look as good as incarnate spider webs, but let me see.
While you draw that, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Alrighty. Alright, and we're back. So, Fred, you want Fred to throw the torches in where the web is the thickest, you said?
Yep.
Because you guys didn't really get to see, he's kind of blind throwing it. Since you guys didn't get to see too far into the room. So, left, straight, or right?
Slightly left, because the room goes in that direction.
Alright. So that space right there, is that good?
Yeah. The ruler. So I was thinking more like that direction, somewhere until it hits something.
all the way over there. Oh crap.
No, I'm just like putting the line into the direction I was thinking you would throw it.
Alright. Hmm. What was his throw again?
19.
19. That's a pretty good throw. Alright.
Yeetatus Maximus.
Yep. Alright, so Fred throws his torch over here and it gets caught up in the webbing as it arcs up through the air, and you're able to see as this light arcs into the room, you're able to see several clutches of eggs on the ground that are like mostly centered around library shelving, and you can see as it arcs, the webbing is up above the shelving, connecting some of the rows of shelving together with this web, and you're able to see about 6 or 7 baby spiders as it arcs through the air and lands in some webbing up here. From where you're at and from everything you can see, you know that there is some type of large cocooned object up there, where the webbing is starting to catch fire. It does seem to be squirming. You're not sure what it is.
I'm just gonna wait and watch.
All right.
And have the firing squad ready.
All right. So how long are you gonna wait and watch?
Until the cocoon catches fire and kills whatever's squirming inside.
Okay. So as you are standing there waiting for the fire to catch this cocoon in a blaze, uh, all you see a lot of spiders advancing towards your position to get away from this fire that is now starting, and the this intense smoke that is emanating from such fire. Let me finish here. What I gotta do?
I'm gonna tell Fred to stand in the middle of the doorway and Indiana Jones it. You know, like he does with the snakes with the torch.
And so, as the fire catches more of this webbing on fire up to the cocoon, uh, you well, hold on, let me roll. It's +3, 11. You just see a goblinoid hand pop its way out of this cocoon as it frees itself, as the fire catches blaze to the cocoon itself, and eventually the hand, and you hear this horrible sound of as the yelling as this goblinoid figure catches fire and starts burning to a crisp. As its hand, the flesh on its arm just singes and boils and pops, and falls off, and its arm just falls in a chunk of bloody meat.
I
And
turned to, I turned to Addie and said, "How long ago did you say someone entered here?"
and as you turn to look at Addie, she has a look of panic and she has a few different look: panic, astonishment. She's crying, and she says, I, I think I think that was Renly. He I told him not to come down here. He liked to play in places where he wasn't supposed to be.
When did you last see this Renly?
It could have been more than 3 days ago.
Oh. Well, now we know where he went, and
I
sadly, yeah, he passed on.
we
But
we could have saved him though. Now I have to tell his mom Gemma that her son is dead.
we could have, but we didn't know what was in there. It could have been something bigger than those things, and I point at those.
Yeah, as you guys are having this conversation, they are all abruptly moving to your location, and I will go ahead and reveal more, and I'll have to make the fire bigger as well.
I see you up there.
All right. So, in the starting intensity of this fire, you are able to see that there are four more cocoons. However, the wall of spiders approaching you does not allow you to exactly see the condition of them, or if. And I have to roll for because I'm guessing you're going to fight them and not run. I'm going to have to roll for all of them initiatives. But the spiders are trying to vacate the fire, and Fred is there in front of the door. What did you want Fred to do before
Use
initiative
his
is
torch.
rolled?
Use his torch to keep them in there. Like wave the fire at them.
Okay. Roll persuasion with advantage.
So that would be 26.
Fred has a 26 persuasion? Or
Oh
plus,
yeah,
plus
I
8?
have a +8.
Yeah, you do. But roll for Fred.
I don't know what Fred has.
Fred would have a +1 because he's not proficient in it.
So 7.
7. All right. So
But I'm kind of wondering why it would be persuasion. What is he trying to do?
he's trying to persuade these spiders to stay the fuck away from the fire. It's not an attack. He's not attacking them. So I figured to make it a persuasion. Or I guess you could make it intimidation.
Yeah, that would make more sense to me because it's not like he's talking to them.
Right. You're right. So that would be a +3. So that would be a 9. Or no, persuade. +3, +2. That's a +5. It's +5. Just go ahead and re-roll it. Out of +5. Says my bad.
So 21.
All right. Yeah. So Fred is swinging his torch around at these spiders in an arc, trying to keep them away from the door, and he is successfully keeping 4 spiders at bay by doing that. Did you want to roll initiative now, or what do you have planned?
We can roll initiative, but I just thought you were going to roll for the ones that hadn't added and then add them to the queue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can do that. All right. Let me pause. I'll edit this out. All right. So now that from the torch, what we have is about a third of this web is caught on fire. It's suspended in the air. Some of the webbing that came apart completely from the fire has just dropped and singed and burned itself out. Some of it is actually just dropping beads of fire on the ground below. All these spiders are trying to vacate this room, and they're approaching Fred. The first spider was one of the outermost spiders that was trying to find a way to come up around Fred, is going to move up to the wall and start his climb. The next spider up is going to he's going to go advance towards the doorway, and he's going to try to bite Fred.
Everything just want to bite Fred.
Damn it. Keep forgetting with the slash. Alright. That's an 11. That does not hit Fred. I gave Fred what I think leather jacket or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next one up is gonna go up, and he's gonna climb on the wall, and he's gonna try to come into the room through a different area. The one directly above Fred is going to try to sting at him with his tail.
I'm pretty sure that one hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits. I need a Constitution save.
I do not know what his constitution is.
He has a +3 on his Constitution.
That's most likely going to be Fred out of the game.
Alright, so Fred gets hit with the stinger and is not able to shrug shrug off the poisonous effects and gets hit for roll it. What the heck? Okay, four points of poison damage. It's +3 to that. All right. It didn't roll for a while, and then I hit it again, and then it just double rolled ones for me. So, sweet.
I
You
wanted
lucked
to make sure
out.
that you understood. No.
Troll says he wants to bite Fred. All right, now it's Addie's turn.
I cannot look at. I don't know what spells she has. So I don't know what she can cast. That's kind of an issue.
Well, I wanted to make the character sheets and stuff before the session. You said you had some other character sheets, didn't you?
Yeah, I said we had already made the ones for Mary, and then I showed you that I've already sent it to you in the thingy.
All right.
She is gonna put out the fire using pyrotechnics, and she's gonna create fireworks.
Why?
Because she, seeing that the other one she believed to be her friend, she most likely would believe the other cocoons is also other people. This is actually a way where she can actually put out the fire and still do something that could annoy a lot of these creatures. So from this location right here, and then 10 feet, no, then it would be this location right here, and then 10 feet, because that would get more. Needs to roll a Constitution saving throw or be dazed. Or blind. Putting out the fire.
Oh yeah, she's
And
putting
then
up.
turning it into fireworks. So
With what spell?
Pyrotechnic.
Okay. Okay, so she turns the fire that exists there into fireworks.
Yeah, and it requires a Constitution saving throw or be blinded.
By which ones? All right. It's a fail. 17. It's a fail. 20. You said there was 4, correct?
5.
Oh. And a 14. Is that a fail too?
I don't know. I don't know what her spell DC is. There's 5. Right there.
Yeah, I'd say a 14's a fail. All right. And the blinded, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Which symbol can I use for blinded? All right.
But I will have to admit, that kind of looks like me in the morning, like.
It looked to me. It looks like a mask or something where the eyes are kind of covered, so that's why. Blinded by the light. All right.
Oh, they most definitely were.
Yeah.
They're blinding fireworks.
All righty. So he's going to take his turn. The little spiraling here is going to come down, and you probably stop right there. 18. He's going to come up, and he's going to go ahead and he's gonna attack Fred. He's gonna try to bite him. Yeah, that would six. That's a 16. That would beat his AC.
Poor little Fred.
Uh,
Fred is taking a beating.
can I get a Constitution saving throw?
He rolls exactly the same.
All right. So from the bite, Fred takes 9 points of damage, and from the poison, Fred takes 10 points of poison damage. The mama spider's up next, and she is going to she's gonna look to see. Oh. That might not work. Let's see. Yeah, she looks around for something. You're not exactly sure what she's looking around for, and then she decides to make her way over. She can share the same square as the babies because they're that much smaller than her.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna make her way, trying to come towards the door. And then from there, ooh, from there she's gonna try to cast Fred in a web. She's gonna try to latch onto him and drag him towards her. Um, provided this hits.
Come on, Fred.
Plus 7, 20.
Unnatural, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that hits. And so the go ahead and give me a since you're grappled, give me a strength to try to escape.
That was +2, right?
Fred's is plus 3. His proficiency is plus 2.
Done. Oh, 11.
All right. Yeah. So Fred is unfortunately grappled in web as he is being pulled 10 feet directly towards the mother spider. Is he fighting Lolth? No, I wouldn't make him fight Lolth with NPCs, man. No, that would be
I'm
rude.
sorry, Fred. My plan kind of involves fireballs, so...
Oh, Fred. All right, so that is her ends her turn. Uh, one of the baby spiders is going to hop its way out of the webbing and is going to come over to near its mother and end its turn there. a second here. I forgot to roll this. Okay. Uh, the next one up is going to be one of the blind ones. Does he get? Does he have to re-roll every time, or is it just one turn, or how does it work?
It's until Abby's next turn. End of her next turn.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's going to pick a random direction and go. Let's see here. It's going to wander its way over out of view. Actually, right there. Okay. Next one up. All right, he's going to see that the mama is dragging Fred and actively trying to cocoon him. This little baby spider is going to come over and try to take a nip at Fred as Fred's prone, being dragged. "13 does not hit Fred.
Oh, he's lucky.
Oh wait, he was prone, so actually I think that's advantage.
Yes. So let's hope the next one is slower. It is.
Okay, so Fred does not get hit by any fangs on his way to be a tasty morsel. Merriweather, it is your turn. You see this situation. You see that Fred got dragged away. And he's currently the only one in that room right now with all those spiders.
Oh. The question is, would she cast that one or would she do something else? I think she's aware that Fred is in danger, so she's gonna cast Sanctuary on Fred. That's her bonus action. And her action is gonna shoot with the crossbow. To try and hit the one right in front of her.
Which creature are you casting Sanctuary on? The mom?
Fred.
Oh yeah, Fred. Okay, you cast it on the creature. Okay, the next attack. I got it. It's not the next attack.
No.
Creature makes.
No. Anything that wants to attack Fred has to roll a will save.
Yeah, wisdom save. Yep.
Yeah.
Failed save. The creature has to attack somebody new, or the attack is wasted.
And then she's shooting the one right in front of her with a crossbow.
It doesn't protect the warded creature from area of effects such as explosions or a fireball. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Which kind of is the issue.
Alrighty. So, and then the crossbow, 16 on which one?
The one right in front of her.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, whoops. That's just a 7. That was from my crossbow, the cross one.
Okay. Alright. So, yeah. So there's damage on the board against that one. It's still standing. These things are actually pretty resilient. But they're not, unfortunately, their bite doesn't hurt terribly bad. That's for the babies.
Tell Fred that
Hey, well, Fred avoided the one bite when he was prone, being dragged.
Yeah, but the one that bit him in his ass got him nice into it.
Could you imagine though that could you imagine being dragged like equivalent of a net around you being dragged towards something about to try to eat you with these large 1 foot long spiders jumping at your back trying to bite you as it's happening? Oh my
That
god.
suck.
That's not a place I'd like to be. All right. So the next one up is one of the baby spiders underneath the mom, right?
Yeah.
Yep, a blind one. Roll direction. Oh wait, he's not blind no more, right?
Until Eddie's next turn.
Oh, Addie's turn. Okay. All right. One. So he's going to the north. So he's gonna go ahead and climb up on the shelf and climb up on the back into the webbing. Put him back. It is Fred's turn, and you know Fred's situation already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try and get out.
All right.
That's a fail.
Yeah. So Fred's squirming, trying to get out. Unfortunately, he's bound too tight, and he's just too small of a creature to be able to really force his way out of this situation. Uh, he's trying to wiggle an arm free or something, and he's working on that. Asgrim, it is your turn.
The square I'm measuring on would hit all those with a fireball. Just not that one, and wouldn't hit Fred. So yeah, fireball at that position.
At which position? Okay. Let me mark that with a little dot here. Alright, let me get the template out. Ooh, I didn't mean to draw.
Wait, what? It's supposed to be 20 feet diameter?
It says 10 by 10 for a fireball.
Oh, well, then move it further down so I can hit more. Can you move it a little more?
I mean,
Yeah, I think that's good.
that's the best it's going to get without hitting Fred.
Yeah, and then I guess I have to move there to hit the center location. Because I couldn't do it for that wall otherwise.
Okay. So
How
that's
many D6, D8s is it? I can never remember.
it is 8d6.
And the DC is 19 for deck save.
The DC is 9.
19.
Okay. He said 9. I was like, well, damn. Alrighty. So here is for the baby spiders. Get out of the way. The top blinded one, it's a fail. the bottom blinded one. It's a fail. Uh, the the baby spider that's near the mom. It's a fail. The one under that. It's a fail. The one over in the bottom right. It's a fail. All right, and then the mother spider. Yeah, that's a pass.
If it has a minimum +4, then yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So the rest take 25. She takes 13.
All right, let's see here. Oh no, I'm not trying to make the fireball. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get rid of the template. It's trying to make me. I don't like when it does it. It makes it like gets in the way.
Mm.
I'm just not good enough with the hotkeys yet. I just don't have time to learn. All right.
Time is money,
Yeah.
and money is not to be wasted.
She passed it, so she takes half, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then resistance would add half to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so she takes 3 damage.
So half is 13. Half of that would be 7.
It's what what what'd you say? Oh, half of your yep, half of rounded down. It's 13, and then half of that 7. You're right. I was looking at one of my rolls on accident. I think. Sorry. Okay. Dude, there we go. Fixed.
I was a little confused at half of half was 3 when it started at 25.
No, because I was looking at my roll of 15, and I went down to 7, and then half of 7 rounded down will be 3.
Yeah.
All right, so it's one of the blinded ones. Oh wait, Addie went right, or no? Did Addie not go yet?
No. Addie's further down the list. You're getting back to the ones that were faster than Addie now.
Yeah. All right, 2. So he goes over right, climbs up on the shelf, and starts climbing down the other side. The spider over here, he was on top of the wall. He's climbing down, and he is on the floor in the room. He's not going to be. I don't think he has. No, he doesn't have the jump. No, he doesn't have enough jump. All right, that's going to be his turn. Then one of the ones in front of you, Asgrim, is going to enter into the room, and he's going to try to bite you. He's gonna try to bite you right on the calf.
Not exactly hard. Yeah, that's a hit.
He gets you. He hits you, and I need a con save from you.
Woo!
All right, so you take 3 piercing and only 5 poison. That's the end of his turn. This one's gonna out of view is gonna work his way along his path. The next one is going to go. um, he's going to go around his ally and attack Merryweather. He's going to try to attack her with a sting. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. That's the end of his turn. Now it's Addie's turn.
Back to the. Been looking at this artificer list, but the question is always what to use.
Fred is a lucky son of a gun.
Yeah.
Maybe not this time, though. He's been through a lot, though. All right. So, Addie, you're up.
So she's gonna cast Mordecai's Faithful Hound. And she's gonna place that one right here. And it's gonna bite that one.
Alright, let me look it up here.
It's an invisible hound that can move up to 100 feet away from her. It's invisible to everyone except her. When a small or large creature within 30 feet of it
Faithful Hound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Without saying a specific password, it will bark loudly and alert her, or it can use her bonus action to attack any creature next to it with an attack bonus equal to her spellcasting modifier plus proficiency bonus. It actually deals quite a bit of damage. And it lasts for 8 hours. So yeah.
Well, damn. Alright, let me see if I have a template for that. I don't know. I bought this template thing here on Roll20, but it doesn't have all the spells. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to use one that I like then. Is that, what's the hound small? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. And where does it cast, where do you cast it at?
Right there. And then it's gonna bite that one next to it.
Okay. And, equal to your spellcasting modifier plus your proficiency bonus. Alright. And who is the one that casted that?
Addie.
Addie. So she's a level 15. Alright, so it attacked for 22 and it takes 26 damage. Alrighty. Yeah, that spider's bloodied. And he does not know who attacked him, even after he gets attacked by it, correct?
Yep, it's invisible.
Right. Okay. It goes on her. It goes on her turn, right? As a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like a flaming sphere, essentially.
Yeah.
All right, so this one here against the wall. It's his turn, and he's gonna go up and try to bite at Fred before Mama Spider
Will
reels him
say.
in. Yeah, will save. In 5th edition, we call it Wisdom Save Asgrim.
Same thing.
No, he failed.
He does not have the desire to attack Fred.
Okay, and so his attack has to go to somebody else. Is he's able to use the rest of his movement before that?
Yep.
No. All right. See. All right.
It's just as he's moving up to it, he no longer has the desire to attack Fred.
Okay. So yeah. So he was gonna go try to bite at Fred. Instead, he's gonna come try to sting you. For a crit.
No, that doesn't hit.
No.
No,
Why?
doesn't hit.
What is that?
Because it just doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got that 1 feat to just say no to 1 crit a day.
Yep.
Yep. I went there. Yep, it's a feat. All right.
It's called fall to your knees and beg for mercy.
Fall your knees and beg for mercy. Oh man. All right. So I need a con save, please, as this tail crits you.
Yeah, that's pretty.
All right, you still take the damage. However, your feet, you feel that your feet start to act as if they're really heavy, and like they're stuck to the ground, and as if they're part of the ground. As this sting hits you, center mass just completely punctures through your skin and back out again, taking lots of your blood and just spraying everywhere. And you resist the effect though of petrification. However, you do take 21 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta. Oh, sorry, I gotta add the bonus dice. 51,
That's just on a
51 points of damage.
51 total.
Yeah, because I forgot to add the crit bonus. Those are just the rolled ones. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that last 10 was a 1 then.
Yep.
Eesh. Thankfully, it's only on a crit though. Holy fuck. Alright, so that's the end of his turn. But you save Fred with that careless act. What did I say? Did I say that careless act? I'm sorry, I'm tired. That selfless act of saving Fred has earned you an inspiration that you can use in this battle.
Wouldn't that be Eddie?
Yeah.
She's the one that cast Sanctuary after all.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, Mary. Mary,
mean,
correct.
I'll give you the choice then, because you're the one who took the damage for Fred.
Well, I see it as Mary is the one that cast Sanctuary on him.
Okay, I was intending to give it to you because you took the damage, but fine, give it to the NPC. Fine.
Well, he's only alive. He's only alive because she cast.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
All right, so this spider here that's next to you, Asgrim, instead of attacking you, actually for some reason goes over around and intentionally gets between Meriwether and Addie, giving you get an attack of opportunity though. As I need to roll. Oh.
If it wasn't for that bonus, I had missed that.
All right, 17's a hit.
For 6 points of damage.
That's better than nothing. Add it to the 7 it already had. All right, still standing, but yeah, it chose to go between Meriwether and Addie, and it is going to it's going to try to bite Addie. Callie, what are you doing with that? Get out of there. That's gonna miss, and so
he's one lucky goblin.
so the mother is going to take her turn and reel Fred in 10 more feet, which would put Fred at her mouth. And she is going to bite Fred, who is restrained and prone.
Wisdom save.
Okay.
That's a pass.
That's a pass. Okay. All right. And so she is going to take a bite at Fred, who is there restrained at her mouth. And
nice knowing you, Fred.
That's a miss. That's a 22, so that's a hit. I need a con save from Fred.
Lucky ball.
All right, Fred makes the con save, and he takes half of this. Oh, it won't let me roll that many. All right. There. So half of 25. So 12. He takes 12. He takes 12 poison. 12 poison damage. And the bite damage itself. Oh god, I'm sorry. He did resist the poison, but the bite itself, does 3.
That's enough. He's out.
Yeah, he's out. He's in the spider's mouth now. Out.
Yet again, he's a chew-toy for something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
We need to find a nickname for Fred.
Oh, Chopper. Poor Fred. I can't believe this low street urchin began the day getting bullied by getting kicked in the ribs on the street, is now fighting for his life over and over again in this tower. Oh man.
That's a fire.
Just everything that can happen to Fred is happening. I'm surprised he hasn't taken any fall damage yet. Alright, so the baby spider is going to take their turn. 25, 30. Alright. That's their turn. The next one up is going to take their turn, and they're climbing on the wall. And you see them starting, the spider starting to come down by where the eye is in the wall. The spider's just above it.
Okay.
That one is no longer blind. He's going to come back. All right. That baby spider is going to you're so surrounded by spiders. I think I forgot to do flanking even in all my attacks so far. That's how tired I am. 5, 10, 15, 25. And he's going to take a bite at you, Asgrim. $13.
That's a miss.
Alright. It is Merryweather's turn. I have to roll. Okay.
Okay, she's gonna cast Flaming Sphere right there.
Flaming Sphere.
So that's a dex save.
Where are you casting it?
Right where you got it.
Right where I have it? Okay.
So that's 4 dex saves. DC 14.
Alrighty. That's a 15, a 6, a 9, and a 20. The 15 and 20 pass?
Yep. So those two only takes half that, and the other takes the full 9. The Flaming Sphere remains, remember that.
Okay, I just had to get out of the way. Alright.
Yeah.
And the other one. Takes a full 9. Alright, so the undamaged one takes a full 9. Let's get the Flaming Spear back. So the hound that you casted, that's not concentration?
Yeah, but that's Eddie.
Okay. I get them mixed up because they are mother-daughter. Alright. Okay, so you have a Flaming Sphere and a hound on the board.
Yep.
You're about to clean house. Alright. The baby spider who climbed the shelf is going to he's gonna spider walk on the web and then use his movement to climb down, and he's up just right in front of the doorway. Fred, death save.
One down.
Alright. Let's mark that here. Not fail. Alright, Asgrim, it's your turn.
Okay, I need to do something clever here.
You're surrounded by allies, but you're also surrounded by enemies on most sides. To your right, you have a dead spider. Behind you, you have your invisible hound. You have a sphere floating precariously near your face. And then there's the spider between Meriwether and Addie.
Flaming wall. Like that.
Alright, hold on a second. Let me get the tool. Alright. You can remove your arrows. There you go. Alright, and what I'm guessing you're doing it the side away from you.
Yep.
Alright, and they all have what save is it?
That I could not remember, so I was actually looking it up right now. I think it's a deck save.
Yeah, I figured it was probably Dex, but
Dex. And that's everyone within 10 feet of it.
yeah, on that side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Alright.
DC is 19.
Alright, I'll go from right to left. Fail. 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 Pass. The one to your left passed. Fail. 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 So only the one to your left passed.
Is that also the one out here and that one you rolled for? And that one? Because they're within 10 feet of the wall.
Oh, I didn't roll. There's one I didn't roll then. Here. Alright, fail. I didn't roll for the one on the far right, who's up on the wall. Actually, he's like up on the wall, so he's not on the floor yet. So he's not. He wouldn't be within 10 feet, but that's fine.
Well, the height of the wall is 20 feet, so.
Okay, so then yeah, he probably would be. All right. So 25 for everybody who failed, and 12 for the one who passed.
Mm-hmm.
Damn spear. All right. Well, the one who passed died anyway. All right. Then let me give everybody else. 25. I feel like the 25 has come up multiple times so far tonight.
Yeah, I did 25 with the fireball as well.
Yeah. Second one perished.
I'm actually surprised that one's still alive because that's the one that got bitten for like almost 20.
Yeah, I didn't get to him yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just doing them from right to left.
I think I clicked on him and it gave me the red line instead.
Mm.
There. All right, and then this one up here is also a goner. There you go. Wait, did I do that one yet? Nope. 30. Okay, so. Oh wait, no, that one's on the inside. Never mind. He doesn't get it. Alrighty. So with that firewall that you just erected craftily around everybody, you were able to hit multiple targets, and one by one, these spiders just fizzled and cracked as you the smell, the stench of hair, and just they fizzle and pop and burn out and lay upside down, lifeless, just with their legs twitching, still charred on fire as the smoke clears out. And you killed 3 of them with that maneuver, 4 of them with that maneuver.
Nice.
All right, so these.
And as my bonus action, I chuck a potion of regeneration.
Okay.
Inventory lists. Potion of regeneration. Where are you?
All right. So now the one of the ones that's still in the opposite room with the mother is going to take their turn, and they advance forward. That one's dead, so he can't go. Which spell did you cast that did 25 as well?
Fireball.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna. I just want to make sure I got everybody because there was a lot of people who got hit. All right. So the one right in front of you is going to take his turn, and he's going to try to hit you with the stinger.
Miss, God damn it! I order you to miss.
Yeah,
See, it works.
That's a miss. All right, that's his turn, and then the one up on the wall is going to finish his descent.
He then takes an additional 32 damage if he doesn't pass his saving throw.
Okay. You failed. And he takes how much? 32?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as he climbs down the wall, the further more he climbs, the more he starts sizzling. Once he reaches the floor,
Oh, that one as well.
When he jumps down onto the floor, he. What's that?
It was that one because it ended its turn within the wall or within 10 feet of the front of it.
Oh, okay. That one too?
No, it was that one I rolled for. And not that one.
Oh, I thought you were
Not that
rolling.
one.
Okay, I see.
But that one, as it moves closer, will also take damage.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I assumed it was for that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that one on the floor sizzles and pops and dies, an explosion of goo, and the one on the ceiling. Then let's roll his save. That's a success.
Okay.
So he takes half of that.
So 16.
Yeah. All right. So as he reaches the floor, when he jumps down onto the floor, The jump itself actually, the impact of the jump just pops him, and he ends up dying on the way to the floor and explodes as he lands.
I want to rename this spell. It's gonna be the barbecue wall.
The barbecue wall.
Or the giant barbecue. Pulse barbecue.
All right. So this one over here is going to come down and attack Merryweather with a bite. That's a miss. Now it is Addie's turn.
Oh, she is gonna shoot that one. And then the dog is gonna move down there and bite that one if it's still alive.
Okay.
$14. That's probably a miss.
A 14 is, yeah, miss. All right. And then
The dog.
send
dog
the dog.
bite.
Yeah.
How much? That's 48.
24 is a hit, yeah.
For 24 points of damage.
All right. And so with that.
Oh, it was there. It attacked that one.
Oh. Oh,
So
okay.
it wasn't in the wall.
Oh, okay. I see. All right, 24. Yeah, that's just enough to kill that one. All right. So that one's dead. Anything else from Addie?
Probably gonna move there. To try and help and protect her daughter after all.
Okay. All right. And that's the end of her turn?
Yep.
All right. That one's deceased. That one's deceased. The mother spider, after Fred has been bitten and cocooned, and he's poisoned and on the floor dying, the spider is going to drop him prone on the ground as its free action and continue forward. And it is going to make an attack at you, Asgrim, as the firewall's still there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's going to first then take the damage from the fire. So what is that damage? Or well, what's the save? It's a deck save of what?
19.
19. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a save. So that would be 8 damage. Right, anyway. Seeing that I rolled a 32 this round.
All right. So you stack it onto the 7. There you go. And she is going to take her turn to try to sting you once and then bite you once.
What is it with women and biting?
All right, so here's the bite. Yeah, it's a 26.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, and then here's the sting. 19.
That's a hit.
Okay, so let's do the bite first then. 9. I need a con save. All right, that failed. So you take 34 poison damage from the bite. Uh, it didn't reduce you to 0, did it? No. Okay, good. And then for the sting, I need a con save for that since that hit 2.
That one I passed.
That one you passed. And the damage for the stinger. Ten points of damage only. Oh, sorry. Plus the add-on. Okay, 17 points of damage.
Oh, I'm low.
All right, that's the end of her turn. Uh, the one here that's underneath. He gets hit with that again, right? So he starts his turn in there, and you didn't move it. What's the dex save on that?
On Flaming Sphere,
Yeah.
that's 14.
All right. All right.
Yeah, that's a save.
That's a save. So it does half of how much?
So 3 damage.
All right. So he's gonna take his. Oh, shit. There we go.
You just move Hell's Barbecue. Damn you.
I'm trying to get to my icon. Damn it. There. He's gonna come down and flank Addy. And he's going to try to bite her. No, that's 13.
Maybe.
Let's see. Her armor is studded leather. So no, I don't believe so. Because of her dex as well. Alrighty. So that's his turn. That one takes has to make a dex save. Failed. So roll the damage for the spear. Okay. So that one pops. He's dead. As they just couldn't resist being in that intense heat for so long. And it crisped them. Alrighty. So he's out of the turn order. This baby spider over here is gonna go try to bite Fred. It's gonna go try to feed on Fred, as its
Yeah,
mom.
well, he's down on that, so
Oh, he's dead.
he's on death saves. Yes.
Well, yeah, he's on death saves. If he gets hit here, then he gets one more, unless it's a crit. Alrighty, this is a +3, and with advantage. Ah, he's crit.
Bye, Fred.
Fred's dead as the little baby spider sinks its fangs deep into Fred's neck, and it's now attracting some of the other smaller spiders uh, to.
No, Munch! Stop eating Munch!
It's attracting some of the other smaller spiders to it. Oh, that one's dead. It's Merryweather's turn.
Yeah, well, she would attack that one.
All right. So Merryweather looks at the spider behind her and goes to attack with.
And that's a miss. And then she would move the flaming sphere. No, she would probably use it to try and kill that one. To save. Use it. Yeah, that would make sense for her to use it to try and save herself and her mother first.
All right. So where do you want to move it to?
Nowhere.
Oh, okay.
So I need a deck save from that one because that's her bonus action.
Okay. No, that's a fail.
Oh, lucky spider.
From the one underneath the spear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it, man. Stop moving the. Son of a bitch. Here. Layer. Map layer. There. Now do it. Alright. 4 points of damage. Yeah. And that one's dead too. Alright. So
This is one giant barbecue down here.
yeah, so all the baby spiders that are currently in this room are dead.
No, there's still one there.
Oh yeah, there is still one. Yep, you're right. Yep, the one behind Addie. All right. So does Merryweather want to move or anything?
I would believe she would. She would probably move over. Yeah, she would move over here.
All right. All right. So she goes and backs herself up against the corner to gain more space. That one is deceased. Fred is no more, unless you choose to resurrect him. Your turn.
Well, I gained 10 hit points at least. Big giant spider right in front of me. Big giant spider right in front of me. Kind of like this wall being here because, you know.
So what do you want to do?
I'm just reading a spell to check something.
Actually, the spider would be taking damage from the wall too, because it's within 10 feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let me roll for the spider. Yep. Yep. So it succeeds. It succeeds and takes half of the wall damage.
So 13, which then would be lowered again to 6 due to resistance.
Did you roll a concentration save for the wall when you got hit?
Yes.
All right. So 13. The resistance. So 7. There's 6.
That part's
6.
up to you.
Yeah, 6. Sorry. All right. So the spider's actually faring pretty well in this fire. I mean, it's a nuisance for sure, but it's not as bad as it could be for the babies. And oh, I need to roll. I forgot to roll a d6. Okay. Alrighty. Is that the end of Asgrim? Or what did Asgrim want to do? Sorry, that was the wall's effect. That wasn't your effect.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I need other spells. Okay, I need a roll
What do you need?
attack. I was just seeing if it was an attack roll or what it was. But took me a little bit of... Okay, that's clearly a miss. So my chill touch doesn't hit the mama spider.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I chucked one of my healing potions.
All right.
I'm gonna take one of my supreme. $46.
Nice. So you chug down your healing potion, feeling great. Not so great, but better than before, which is great by any standards. All right. So, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I need to keep the focus of this big mama.
All right. All right. The baby spider behind the mom spider is going to go and feast upon Fred. Still warm flesh. As Fred now has two spiders picking at him and making puncture wounds in his flesh and starting to tear at him.
嗯 Addie's gonna shoot the one behind her.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
Yes.
For 3 points of damage. Then doggy's gonna move down and attack it as well, but it's gonna go opposite her, so it has the advantage.
Okay.
And yeah,
Here, I'll give you control over. There you go. Control
so
over the
that
icon
would
now.
be. I can. So that would be 58 damage from doggy.
Yeah, it's dead. It's completely splattered into the floor. It's part of the floor now. Yeah, because it only needed one more damage anyway. So, complete destruction. Alright, and the mama spider is going to go, and it is going to take one of its serrated legs and cut it across its own abdomen, dealing itself. Oh, crap. Well, there we go. That's okay. 24 damage, and spraying out. And spraying out in a cone. Let me get the cone.
It's gonna hit all of us, isn't it? Oh, it's small cone. Luckily.
No, that's not the right cone. Sorry.
Oh, god damn it!
I I don't know why I have to make here.
Yeah, that one would hit Eddie.
Yeah, right there. And so I need dexterity saves from Asgrim and from Addy. Let me roll the damage.
That's mine. That's fair. Addie's dex is 2 or 3? 3.
3.
Because oh, that's a fail.
Dealing
24.
Dealing 20. Wow, 24 again. It's exactly the same. A 3 and then 21. And this time it was a 21 and 3. All right, so it deals itself 24 damage to deal you and Addy 24 damage.
That's a good trade. It dealt twice as much damage as it took. So, yeah.
All right, and then I have to roll. Okay. And that's the end of its turn. That one's
Dex save?
dead. Oh, yeah, okay, dex save. Yep. That's a 21.
So, 4 of that would be an additional 8 then?
Okay. Let me get that cone out of there. Alright. So, the baby spider in the back is going to continue feeding on Fred. For all intents and purposes, Fred's gone now, except with the wish spell. I'm going to take those two that are feeding on him out of combat. Merryweather, it is your turn.
She's gonna move the flaming sphere back here.
All right. So you move it through the door.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it get Asgrim on the way through the
No,
door?
it's where it ends.
It's where it ends.
Yeah. It imagine you moving past a fire quickly.
It
It
doesn't.
would be more.
It doesn't do damage on its way too.
No,
Okay.
only when it ends or a creature ends its turn in
Okay.
it.
Okay. Is that the right location?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And I gotta roll a deck save.
Yes.
All right. That's a 21.
Yeah, that's safe.
All right. Meriwether. Uh, that was her. Did she do her main action, or
So
that was just the bonus
no,
action?
she. No, that was just the bonus action. So
All right.
four damage. Well, one damage technically. And then she's gonna try and shoot it with her bow.
All right. Go ahead. That's a miss. And is that her turn?
Yeah.
All right. You're up.
Um, Yeah, I'm just gonna try and shoot it.
All right.
And I'm actually gonna be using. Let's shoot it with an alchemist frost.
All right. What were the effects and everything of that?
That's an additional 2d8 of damage. 50% chance on a crit to freeze it for 1 round, reducing its speed of all creature within 10 feet by half for 1 round.
Okay.
Frozen enemies get no action bonus action, or attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Or reaction too. It should actually say reaction.
So 26.
Yeah, it hits.
Wow. 9 damage.
All right. That's okay. I think that's the first time you use that thing. So.
No. I've used it before. Flask of Banishment, remember? Fighting demon.
Oh yeah, when you fought the demon, yeah.
I've also used it to shoot healing potions at people.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You have used it a little bit. You have. Okay. It's been a long campaign.
Yeah.
All right. Is that everything for you?
Uh, yeah.
All right. Addie's up.
I think I accidentally closed the. Oh, there it is. Our artificers really don't have a lot of attack spells. Oh, nice. Um, that's damn it. That was a concentration spell. Okay, she's just gonna shoot because she really doesn't have attack spells.
All right.
23
It's a hit.
for 10. Then the dog is gonna move there. And wait.
All right. I assume you're going to leave your flaming sphere there, so I put it on the GM layer, but I can move it off that layer if I need. If you're moving it somewhere.
Oh, good.
All right. So it's the Mama Spider's turn again. She has to roll a deck save for the wall. She failed.
Fail.
She chooses to succeed.
So that would be 7. That would be 3 points of damage.
Uh, all right. You're chipping away at the spider. She's actually bloodied.
Oh, wow.
All right. So it chose to succeed. It's going to. It's going to try to hit you with its stinger.
Fail, goddammit.
That's a fail. And
I found the strategy. It works. Just order things to fail.
Yeah, and then it's going to try to come further into the room. And then that's its turn.
Then it needs to do another deck save for the wall.
Really? It's the same wall.
Oh yeah, we wrote that earlier. Yeah, never mind. It's past midnight here, tired. So.
That's fine.
She's gonna roll the flame over so it kills those two in as they're munching away on him.
Alrighty. GM layer.
And then she's gonna try and shoot the spider. 21.
Yeah, it matches.
So half this. So 4.
Alright.
This is literally a chip battle.
Alright, Asgrim, you're up.
Yeah.
As your flaming sphere moves over to. Oh, I guess I should have rolled for them to dodge that, huh?
Well, you kind of removed him from battle, so I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah,
But
no, well, yeah,
that
I should have explained it. They just they burned to death because they were already damaged pretty well. They were burned to death as they were eating Fred, but Fred's corpse has gone on fire. He's on fire now. His what remains of little remains of his body.
um. Okay, I'm actually gonna do spell attack with my booming blade,
All right.
and that's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss. Anything else? Any movement?
No, because I need, as I said, I need to keep this thing's attention. So yeah,
Okay. Addie, your turn.
he's gonna try and shoot it, and that's a miss. Doggy's gonna move over here, try and bite it. That's a miss.
All right. So she's now going to. Oh, hold on. No. All right. She is going to. She's going to throw a. She's going to try to spin web at Merriweather and try to drag her uh, to her mouth, just like she did with Fred. All right. It's a 19. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll to escape for strength. Or,
Oh, 16, not bad.
yeah, she gets out.
She saw what happened to Fred and just like, nope.
Yeah, she managed to get herself out of that, and as she was being dragged, but she does get dragged 10 feet forward. So we can put her right there, but she got out.
Didn't you say shut it at Mary?
Oh yeah, I did say that. Sorry. Undo. There we go. 10 feet forward. There we go. Alrighty, that's the Spider Queen's turn. Now it's Merriweather's turn.
She's moving back because fuck that shit.
All right.
She's gonna try and shoot it. That's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
For 7 points of damage. And then she's gonna move the sphere down to try and burn it. So dex save DC 14.
That's a fail.
For 7 points. So 4. Not that fast. She might be eager to kill it, but not so much that she wants to burn, the people helping her.
All right. Is it good?
That's fine.
All right. And then what was that 2d6 for?
That was the damage.
All right.
So it takes 4 points of damage.
Three.
Oh yeah, 3. Round down. It's just because I'm evil, I like to do round up.
Alrighty, it is Asgrim's turn.
A quick question. Don't I get hit by the fear in 3 in that position?
Would you get hit by the spear in this position?
I feel like it is in my square.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can. We can move it.
Yeah.
Try to manipulate it around if you want, but
Well, if you move it one over to the side, it wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. See, then I'm clear.
all right.
Well, I'm gonna try and repeat my failure, but hope it's a success. So, nope. I need some better attack spells.
Alright, Atticus, it's your turn.
She saw what it did, so she's most definitely gonna be moving back a bit. And then she's gonna be shooting and missing, and then we have a dog bite that also misses.
Alright, and she's going to take her turn, and she's going to try to take a bite at you.
But wait a minute, I forgot to give myself the regeneration. There we go.
That's a miss. It's Meriwether's turn.
Deck save. You just roll once, and then you'll use that one for both of them.
Okay. It's a 19.
That's save on both of them, so half of this.
What'd you say? What did you say at the end? Half of that?
Yeah. Oh well, actually a quarter, so
Yeah,
that would
so
be
8.
8.
Alright, she looks like she's been burnt quite enough rounds now. Enough time has passed that looks like she's going to keel over and die soon. Just
Okay.
burns alone. Um,
Her,
whose turn is it now?
it's Mary.
Okay, Mary Others, go ahead.
Yeah. She's gonna try and attack the thing and see if she can hit it. Nope. Then it's my turn. We're gonna try and see if we actually can hit it. We hit it.
You hit it.
So it is gonna take damage. Take 9 points of damage.
What kind of damage is it?
Lightning.
Okay.
And then I move back. I know that triggers an attack of opportunity, but there's a reason to the madness.
Alright, well, as you hit it with the lightning damage, it kills it, but I need... Give me a second here. Where's the...
Deck save?
I need deck saves for everybody that is located in there. So I guess just you.
Yeah, I eat that one as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it explodes in a shower of blood and ichor and adamantium for its stinger flying through the air. You get showered and... no. 47 poison damage. Which it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, hell yeah. And it could have taken all my health if it rolled max.
But the thing, it lays motionless, dead on the ground, with its abdomen wrenched open, and you're free to do what you will. Like I said before, each enemy in here has a 1 pound adamantium stinger. You've already taken 1, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 pounds of adamantium stingers. And
Yep.
then the queen herself has a 5-pound stinger. So you have 18 pounds, and we'll say it takes you to get those all out of all these things. You're going to be spending a solid hour and a half at least. You said it's late for you, so you want to call it there, and then I'll ask you off stream. You're gonna have a decision you're gonna need to make for the
Yeah.
next session. That's gonna determine what I plan, because I plan on the session ending in 2 rooms after what we're in now.
Well, after this battle, I'm just gonna like fall to the ground and like, collapse and just be writhing in pain. But I'm just gonna add the remaining health from the regen token, so we don't have to do that next time.
Okay. All right, and then I will add up the XP and give it to you.
Yeah.
But just stay there for a moment after I end the stream, because you're going to need to make a choice. But later on, that will allow me to plan for what would have been next session. But since the session's ending like a little bit before I planned it to, then I need that choice now, so they can't hear. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching YouTube D Live. I appreciate you all. If you enjoy this content, be sure to follow. If you want in the campaign, you can join the Discord and let me know. I'm always looking for people for my upcoming campaigns, and to try out my new system when it's ready. I'm gonna call on you folks to try it before I try to do anything extraordinary with it. So thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later. Take care.